from the America, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Австрии, Джои, не входящих в русские, где-то Холокост, геноцид страны, индийско-китайские страны и остальные страны, где живут черножопые подонки и суки, и их несовершеннолетние пиздосранки и гондоны, суки и кобели. Русские гетто, Холокост, геноцид страны — это Россия, СССР, СНГ, Болгария и захваченная ими Прибалтика, где русские подонки и суки и черножопые суки и подонки с их несовершеннолетними пиздосранками и гондонами, суками и кобелями устроили геноцид мне, пытая аппаратурой и майнд-контроль над аппаратурой и применяя все формы насилия, террора, рабства, принуждения, насильно удерживая на территории фашистской страны России, не давая мне осуществить мою иммиграцию в Австрию, Германию, Нидерланды, Францию, Шотландию, Англию, Америку, Канаду, Аляску, куда я собираюсь, насильно удерживая на территории фашистской страны России и принуждая находиться среди подонков, сук и их несовершеннолетних пиздосранок и гондонов, сука, кобелей. Hello, people from the America, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria and Germany. And hello, Jay and Lauren, and Angela and John, Kirsten and York.
I was kind of hoping it would be busier.
Today is 17th of June, 2025. Of this year.
And I think Sunday as well. It's a bit of a kick in the teeth for restaurants that can only serve people outdoors.
Это же the real date and time in this moment.
The video I posted this
And
morning
people
that was
from
in
the America, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria and Germany. Вот здесь. This is the real date and time in this moment.
YouTube never processed. It's been doing that a fair bit. So I'm going to probably be 2 or 3 days in advance now, just to make sure that doesn't happen. Hello, Jelly Be Gone. And you can see what happened to my old camera.
Straight now 22 hours
It's not a very good video.
and 18 minutes
There's
PM
a part where I'm
after
talking to the camera, the back of
midday.
my head's a little crooked, and the reason for that
Это же
is I used my phone on a gimbal to record it, but I didn't know the phone was
people
tilted vertically.
from the America, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England,
When I rotated it,
United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria and Germany.
I'm sure that threw away some of the resolution. Oh well.
Straight now I will be to cook my breakfast lunch dinner.
Look at this thing. What the heck is that? Oh, it's right-hand drive too. That must be imported from... I'm gonna hazard to guess and say Japan, not Europe. That was neat. Oh, my view counter is stuck. I can't see how long we've been streaming or how many people are watching again. Hello, Sylvia. I ordered from this place the other night, Uncook. They do cheese duck galbi properly. It's hard to find. We easily have the best Korean food in the country in Toronto. We are so spoiled. A lot of people are fond of fish, but I'm a big fan of Koreatown. Well, thanks for confirming, guys.
Блин. Блядь. The cooking mistake. Is maybe fake. Is psychopreparats. And poison is maybe. Crazy food and drinks is maybe. Look to the Закше. Они опять делают этой аппаратурой. Подонки и суки. С их несовершеннолетними пиздосранками и гондонами. Суками и кабелями. Ж кого-то по голове со всей силы пнули. И зубы болят, как будто все ужасно. И как будто жутко болит живот. Как будто весь внутри перерезан. Они опять так воздействуют этой аппаратурой. Подонки и суки. И их несовершеннолетние пиздосранки и гондоны. Суки и кобели.
Несовершеннолетние пиздофранские гондолы, суки, кобеле, усуну Зоя. And people from the America, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United States, New Zealand, Австрии, Германии. Усуну Зоя. Они опять такого здесь, что подумки, суки, с их несовершеннолетними пиздофранками и гондонами, суками и кобелями.
Yeah, that'll be coming up this summer. I'm also thinking of taking the Easters down there. Just because they're actually...
Street Ninja to come time for dinner. Breakfast lunch. Dinner, breakfast, lunch. One piece of American pie. How James Cook was being to cooking. Many thousand years old ago. American pie with cheese. Закшенджи. Закшенджи. And coffee джи. No sugar. With milk. Джи. Закшенджи. Джи.
Not into cars, but I do know that people like seeing them.
Знаю, breakfast, lunch and dinner джи. Джи.
Things you can.
Закшенджи.
I'll be doing my regular Sunday night stumble stream. So if I do one tonight, it'll just be a bonus. I don't know if it'll be a bonus or anything. But this is definitely the quiet side of Yorkville. Yeah, there's no real retail and patios here. There's a lot of businesses, like salons and stuff, but there's no real heartbeat, so to speak. Andrew, $5. Keep up all the good work. Happy Friday. Thank you. Thank you very much, Andrew. After watching the stream right now unfold, I'll probably go hit the order button or look up some phones when I get home. So maybe this will be the last stream you see with this guy. Marg H, $10 for the snacks that go with the beer. Thanks for getting wet for us. Thank you, Marg H. You half a thumb up. Do a thumb. Oh, yeah, we could do that. We could do that, actually. Hair's holding up somewhat well in the rain. We have Schollard Street all to ourselves. Look at that. Nobody. Except for the person looking at me weirdly. On bikes. Yeah, but there's too much in the by way of frame drops. When I guess when it's live it's okay, but in terms of re-watching, I don't think you get... I've noticed since my Prism update or my Samsung phone updated and I got this problem with the frame rate. The amount of time people re-watch the streams is down considerably, I think. That's probably where it hurts. That and I'm too much of a nerd. I like the idea of things looking as good as they can. There's a look north to Davenport. I was going to cross here, but there's nowhere to cross. And someone mentioned earlier you can get an Osmo Pocket helmet attachment. I think that's what Tom uses on his e-scooter videos. It's interesting because he's got a very different setup from Ryan, and I've got a very different setup from that. So watching three people ride around the city on a scooter with a different way of handling it technically is kind of neat. I geek out on that sort of thing. It's like how Action Kid's cycling videos, he used the helmet camera. And I use the chest-mounted camera.
Без
I don't know what's better.
психокорпорации Герман Жак. Зачем? Это же. Это нагзел же American Pie.
But just a warning, if there is a stumble stream tonight, it's not going to be till MMA is done. So that would be probably 11, 11:30, maybe 12. I haven't really looked at the card. But it is on Showtime for you Americans. And if you're Canadian, or if you have a VPN that can put you in Canada, it'll be on YouTube. There's a look, south down Bay Street. Yeah, Robert, we've talked about it. Wait for the next iPhone. No, I don't care about bells and whistles, and using a knife for daily driver would drive me nuts. I can't stand the notch. I can't stand the lightning cable. But as strictly a streaming phone, maybe I could deal with it. Frank Axworthy, $5 super chat. Thank you, Frank Axworthy. Thank you very much, Frank. And we're gonna head south down to Bloor and then over to Bloor Young. Maybe up to Rosedale. Let's see how I'm feeling. Patio on the left. That's one good thing about the wide angle. You can see all that. You can't stand the notch, your OCD. Yeah, I can't stand it just because it doesn't make any freaking sense. I don't mind hole punches, but that has been a horrendously outdated design for like, what, 3-4 years now, and they're still sticking with it. I just want to put my fingers in my throat when I see that. Anyways, on a positive note, we are now on Bloor Street. Back on Bloor, where we started. Marg, congrats for joining the ranks of the fully vaxxed. And if you've seen our numbers are stupidly low. We had something like 36 cases in Toronto yesterday, of a city of 3.5 million. Don't worry, Dougie will let us open up sometime in 2024. Carl Roth. You know, I think I'm gonna stick with my barber guy rather than go back to a barber shop. He did such a good job, and the guy works at a pretty expensive place. And it only cost me $30. I did give him a $10 tip, so I paid $40. But where he works would have been $60 or $65 plus a tip. So you're looking at like $75 for a haircut. When I can get exactly the same thing from the guy directly, of course, I'll have to ask him if he's paying tax on that and hope that he is. That's the downside of going that route. But I think a lot of hair salons are probably going to end up losing a lot of business because the government has kept hair salons closed so much. A lot of the people that work there have sort of been doing these underground haircuts from their home or wherever they can. And just like kind of drinking in the park, people have gotten accustomed to going out and drinking with their friends cheap. I think we're going to see a similar effect for haircuts. Someone pointed out, yeah, this is rumored to be where the new flagship Apple store in Toronto is. That's one of two super talls going up. The other one at the south end of Yonge Street. Super tall being over 1,000 feet or 300 meters. And what is that horrendous noise? Did you guys hear that? What the HE double hockey sticks is that? They're putting in a bike lane soon on this part of Yonge. Alex says that's a fire alarm.